It's a 10-race programme at Sha Tin on Sunday. Mixed card as well. We've got 8 races on the turf and 2 races on the all-weather. They come up as races 3 and 9. The feature race is race number 7. I'm Andrew Jean. Please say I'm joined by a four-man list in Paul Alley and race caller Tom Wood as well. Tom, the feature looks pretty strong. It
certainly does, Andrew. The Chevalier Cup coming up later on in the day, Class 1 contest. Plenty of horses, of course, coming out of the Panasonic Cup, which was the last Class 1 contest we had. And look, there's a number of first starters. They've arrived either as unraced or they've raced overseas, so plenty to look forward to on the Sunday card. And a decent jackpot, Paul, as well in the TT.
Yeah, 5.9 million TT jackpot, so it should get over 11 million for that particular jackpot. So it's a really good one to do if you haven't done the triple trio before, or even if you have, it's definitely worth chasing. I was looking at through the markets, though, should be some really good betting races throughout the card. There's a couple that stand out in a couple of the races, though.
OK, jockeys not riding on the programme. Lexi Bedell, Luke Ferraris, Karis Teeton and Chad Schofield is also still out. But we'll start the meeting with a Class 4. This is over the 1,000 metres with 5 horses making their debuts. Corrientes for Dave Ferraris and Matthew Chadwick returns, is fresh up since May. 8 Trigrams, a last start course and distance winner. Infinity Win, beaten favourite last time out. Happy Valley 1200 gets the blinkers on for the first time. The debutants, All Riches. Aquila's not a debutant, but it's welcome back to Lyle Hewitson. His first of 6 rides on the afternoon, his first day back in the saddle here in Hong Kong. Circuit Splendor on debut. Felix the King, Gorgeous Vitality and Wonderful Horse also debut. Circuit 7. Sparkling Dragons first up here for Barrier 10 for Zach Pert and Gleilady Generals. A beaten favourite last time out, course and distance behind Cordy Seps 6. Tom.
There's interesting speed in this race here because a number of newcomers. Good to fast is the prediction. Sparkling Dolphin's one of the tried horses, Paul, but 2 of the newcomers there, Circuit Splendor and All Riches, could be on the pace.
Yeah, they've shown a lot of pace in their trials. 8 Trigrams, we know he led all the way last time. I think he'll be crossed. Gorgeous Vitality's got some raw pace as well. Corrientes likes to go forward and so does Aquila, so plenty of pace.
OK, all right, there's plenty to look at here as well, including a last start winner, Tom, in 8 Trigrams. Can he repeat just with 3 extra pounds on his back? Yeah,
and he's got gate number 14, so very similar to last start. He'll be able to find that outside rail very easily. And look, he fought gamely last time out to hold out a short price favourite in Vento. Look, he doesn't win out a turn, this horse, but he is capable down the straight, as we've seen. But I left him out, Paul.
Yeah, I put him in on a minor line. I thought it was a strong enough win. And as Andrew said, it's only 3 extra pounds. And the stable's in great form at the moment. So, yeah, he went it for me.
OK, that's 8 Trigrams. Was he last start winner? Infinity Win still looking for his first win. But let's hear from his jockey, Blake Shin.
Blake, Infinity Win going around in the first race at Sha Tin. He's having his 5th run this preparation. Up outside the leader at Happy Valley last start. How did you sort of assess the effort?
Look, I thought the horse run pretty good. You know, he was a victim, I feel, of being outside the leader in a slowly run race, and I just couldn't get control of the race how I would like it. I would have loved to have either been a faster run race where the horse ideally could have got in a better rhythm, or led and controlled it on his own, and he just over-raced a little bit outside the leader, and I think that told over the final 100 metres. So back to 1,000 metres, I think will suit him, and down the straight in a straight line where he can just find his own rhythm, and yeah, hopefully he can get the job done on the weekend.
He's only carrying 127 this time round, but he's been slowly creeping up the ratings without winning. But is the 127 going to make it a bit easier?
Look, I hope so. It's not easy, like you say. He's been creeping up the ratings. He's been a model of consistency, and you know, he's never far away, and he certainly feels like a horse that's got potential. He's shown that from day one, and he really deserves a win. And you know, hopefully for the horse's sake and everyone involved, that he can get this on the weekend.
The cheek pieces were on last start for the first time. They've been removed, and the blinkers are going on. What sort of effect have they had on him in the mornings?
Yeah, look, I think it's had a really positive effect. He's jumped out in him down the back straight on the grass, and you know, he was very focused. He went straight, as opposed to his last start when he hit the front and he wanted to lay in. So his character seems to be really focused. He's concentrating, he's nice and calm, and we're just hoping that can be the length up our sleeve that can make the difference on the weekend.
just on a fortnight out from International Day, and you've picked up 3 rides, Skyfield and the Sprint Russian Emperor, and of course, excellent proposal. How satisfying is it to get those opportunities with all the hard yards you've put in?
Yeah, Tom, it's it means a lot. It's been a hard journey, but everyone who comes to Hong Kong, has to put in the hard work to reap the rewards. And I just feel really proud to have knuckled down for this long, and it's starting to pay dividends now. You've got to earn your stripes in Hong Kong, and I feel it's starting to happen now. And to have 3 rides on the biggest day in Hong Kong, it's a pretty proud moment, and it'll be even prouder if we can win one of them.
Yeah, 3 decent rides there for Blake, and Infinity win a good ride here in the first race as well. Let's have a look at a few of his rivals though, starting off, Paul, with All Riches. He makes his debut here for Ricky Yu and Derek Lung from Barrier 3.
Yeah, look, he's had 3 trials to get him ready for this, 1191 pounds. Barrier number 3, so he'll need to come across, but he has shown a bit of gate speed in his races. Look, he almost made it in for me, but didn't quite.
Yeah, likewise, he's right on the cusp. He just had to be shoved along a little bit over the last 200 metres, but look, this trial was behind Solar Power. He came out of course and won on the all-weather. He trialled 3 times in Australia with Bjorn Baker as Sunday Silence. He looked okay in those trials too. OK, Circuit Splendor, the next one we have a look at. 3 trials for him, Tom. I think Joe's been on board for all of them. He has, and look, his gate speed's been pretty good as well. He settled just off the pace and kept on well enough for later. Thought in his prior barrier trial he had been able to lead. 2 million, Paul, coming through the ISG sale.
Yeah, and the earplugs will go on for the first time as well. He's had the 3 trials. He looks like he's quite forward. He's 1,019 pounds, and Joe has ridden a couple of the other horses and is sticking with him, Circuit Splendor. So he made it on the minor line for me.
He made up some nice ground when it opened up in front of him there, and you can still see he ran right through the line there. Sparkling Dolphin, Paul, first up with Zach Purton from 10.
Yeah, look, he's put on 41 pounds, Sparkling Dolphin. That worried me a bit. We know he's got some speed. He did win this trial, but it was a pretty soft trial. I'm just worried about that weight gain.
Yeah, he's had an injury to a right hock, which has sort of kept him off the scene for a little bit. But yeah, Paul mentioned he's put on that weight. I'm just going to throw him in to keep him safe. Zach Purton down to, 119 here, so just be keeping him safe. He might put up £1 over.
He won first up last season, Sparkling Dolphin, and there's some good money for him this time round as well. Gorgeous Vitality, we're having a look at, Paul, as well. What do you make of him?
Well, he's had 2 grass trials, and both grass trials have been very, very good behind Vento and also behind Hot King Prawn as well. One was over 1,000, one was over an 800. He came on the all-weather and got lost. He went around the bend. You saw that at the start. So just forget this trial. The other 2 trials were a lot better.
Yeah, this trial here is California Spangle won it, and Soaring Tower, I think there was second. So look, he's shown enough ability. We're interested to see what he sort of shapes up at in the market. But on those trials, he'd have to be some sort of a chance for sure.
Yeah, so a pretty open contest. The first, where are we looking for?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Gorgeous Vitality as well. I think he's come up a decent price here at 25 to 1 as well. Look, his 2 grass trials have been pretty good. Frankie Law's in form at the moment, Vincent Ho as well. So he's on top of the 10 to beat the 3 Infinity Win. Now, this horse has been beaten favourite in 4 of his 5 starts, but look, he's getting there, and Blinkers on for the first time. 8 trigrams, he comes in there for 3rd. Last start winner only up £3. Circuit Splendor hadn't mind his trials as well. 10, 3, 2 and 8 for me.
Going with one of the newcomers here, it's Circuit Splendor down towards the bottom, coming out of the stable of Benno Jung. I've liked what I've seen at the trials. He's got some gate speed, and he finished off pretty well, I thought, last time out. Infinity Win goes in with the blinkers on. Sparkling Dolphin. Gorgeous Vitality makes it as well, but there was sort of a toss-up after that. I thought you could have made it a case for All Riches, and maybe even Aquila second, because he has won second up over 1,000 before, beat at Happy Valley. But 8, 3, 13 and 10.
Circuit Splendor made my top 4 as well, but I think Infinity Win can get the breakthrough here with the blinkers on. I thought Corianthesa was interesting as well, with no trial coming in here, finished off last season in good heart. That's race number 1, a Class 4 over the 1,000 metres.